Hello everyone, this is me Muhammad Hasnain and I welcome you to our today's thought of the day. Have you ever made a mistake and felt bad about it? Well, don't worry, I do too, and we all do. Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me Muhammad Hasnain once again with all of you people today in our new video. Where we are going to be talking about a thing that we all, including every one of us, face on a daily basis. Mistakes. We all make them, it's normal, but it's about what we do after the mistake. If we turn that mistake into a blunder by repeating it, you're stupid, unfortunately. But if you learn from that mistake and bounce back at it, and then you tackle the challenge from a different perspective, you've won the trial. Or if you just continue to work around the mistake, you're not progressing in any way possible. So it's always about what you do when you make a mistake. So one of the main things that you have to do is you have to ask yourself, after this mistake, what is something that I can learn from this easily? For example, let me tell you a bit about my mistakes. For example, once I was having an interview with a popular person, he was a singer. And in that interview, I wasn't really paying attention, I wasn't really interested, and I asked questions that were baseless. What did that result in? Him getting offended, me losing that interview, and potentially never meeting him again. Same goes for many of the shows that as a child I've blundered, and most of the time it was small mistakes, but it just cost the whole show and it ruined the opportunity for me to shine. So we all make mistakes, but it's about what we learn from those mistakes. I learned how to be prepared, how to tackle on challenges, how to tackle on such shows, and how or what kind of questions, to be specific, what kind of questions I should ask when talking to someone who is elder or who is a bit more mature or a bit more experienced than I am. Sometimes I learn to be more careful, sometimes I learn to be more patient, but the main thing is I don't stop. I never give up, because mistakes are not the end, it's a part of the journey. So next time you make a mistake, ask yourself, now that I've made this mistake, what is something I can learn from this and how I can bounce back faster, smarter, stronger and better than I have always been. So you should ask yourself, what is something I can learn from repeating this mistake and how you can bounce back smarter, faster, stronger and better. That is all for today. Comment down below some of your mistakes, what you learned from it, and how you will be bouncing back better. That is all for today. Allah Hafiz.